Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening to my fellow classmates, my fellow group mates, and especially to our respective lecturer, Dr. Faika. We are going to talk about a subject, Human Resource Management in Education, for assignment 3, SGDU 5173, and this mini project is prepared by Siti Haja binti Abdul Rahman, which is me, Nur Hanan binti Rusdi, and Muhammad Hasif bin Muhammad Harami. Alright, firstly, I will explain a little bit about introduction part about our mini project. Before that, the introduction is, according to Montgomery 2017, mentoring is a professional development practice that involves a more experienced individual guiding and supporting a less experienced individual in their personal and professional growth. Okay, in our cases, we are going to conduct a mini project about teachers in schools. Secondly, research has shown that mentoring can have numerous benefits for both mentors and mentees. For example, mentees who receive more mentoring are more likely to achieve their career goals, feel more confident, and satisfied in their job, according to Abbey et al. 2008. In schools, teachers frequently act as mentors or mentees. Teachers who serve as mentors are in charge of assisting and supporting novice teachers in matters related to their line of work, including classroom management and teaching strategies. In schools, teachers who are qualified to be mentors are experienced teachers, and their mentees are trainees and novice teachers. They can help to improve practicum quality and consistency of the novice teachers. In this study, we are going to explore the teacher's experience as a mentor or mentee at school and to study the impact of mentoring on teachers' work performance. As we can see, there are many positive impacts if the school conducted mentoring session among the senior teachers and the novice teachers. Firstly, it enhances mutual understanding among teachers. For example, among experienced and novice teachers, there are so many things that sometimes the novice teacher knew about it, that they knew about some knowledge that they had learned during their training session, which is new things like the technology and the apps, and maybe the experienced teacher can also learn from the novice teacher, so it will enhance mutual understanding between them. And the novice teacher can also help the experienced teacher in this. Secondly, gives a good support system in the teaching profession. Like I said just now, they will help each other in the teaching profession so that their teaching, their field of work will become more better. Thirdly, contribute to a positive learning culture. This is because they are both experienced teacher and novice teacher will work together in a good learning culture, and they will exchange ideas, and they will be helpful to each other, and this will improve the learning culture in the school. And fourthly, knowledge sharing and experiences sessions will be carried out around the school. Okay, because the mentor will share their experiences with the novice teacher about your knowledge and about their experiences, and the novice teacher will take the knowledge and experiences and they will try to imply it with their own technique, so it will become more interesting. The learning environment will become more interesting with that.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi, my name is Mama Asif, Mama Arami. So I will continue the presentation regarding our project paper on mentoring. My another group mates, Hajar and Hanun, had covered their part in the introduction and the findings of the study. So I will explain a little bit on the procedures, the materials, the methodology, and the literature review. So in this study, there are 3 brainstorming sessions that have been conducted in order to create the interview protocol questions. So when we created the interview questions, we discussed the ideas of the interview itself, starting from the demography or the background of the respondents, and further we continue deeper in the topic of mentoring. So then later, the questions had gone through the supervisor to double check the interview questions. So this is the most important part, whereby we revise the question itself, whether it has any mistakes or errors in the organization of the questions. Next, the finalized interview questions had been used to interview these 3 participants. Data were extracted for qualitative information about study characteristics and mentoring processes and outcomes. Next is the materials or the measures. To conduct this study, an interview protocol has been developed and the questions were being asked to each of the participants. 3 interviews had been conducted and all of them had answered 18 questions in the interview sessions. After that, a discussion has been made to evaluate the answers given by the participants. Next, we look at the methodology. So the study was conducted at 3 places. 2 of them are public primary schools in Kelantan, Malaysia. One of the studies was conducted in the District Office of Education, Kuala Krai, Kelantan. The first participant is Encik Rusdi bin Cik Muhammad. He is the senior assistant teacher in Sekolah Bahasa Aliran Beta. He had served as a teacher for 37 years. So, if you look at the background of the respondents, it seems that Encik Rusdi bin Cik Muhammad is the most experienced one, since he had served in the profession for 37 years. Next, we look at the second participant, is Encik Hussein bin Yaakob. He is the headmaster of Sekolah Kebahasaan Dalam Jasa. He had served in the profession as a teacher for 28 years. While for the third participant, his name is YM Yang Mulia Tengku Abdullah bin Tengku Ismail. He worked as an officer in District Office of Education in Kuala Krai. He had been serving the education line for 34 years now. And finally, we look at the literature review. One of the results finding is on improving the retention rates of new teachers. Secondly, mentoring can improve teaching effectiveness. Thirdly, mentoring can help teachers to improve their instructional practices. Studies reported that successful mentorship enhances the knowledge and skills required for complex clinical and professional reasoning in teaching. So that's all from me regarding the procedures, the materials, methodology, and literature review. Thank you, everyone.
My name is Nurhanini Kingsley. number 830846. I will present the findings of our group's report, how mentoring benefits the teachers. First, among the 3 respondents, only one of them had attended courses about mentoring program, while the other 2 only attended general courses about focusing on teaching and school management. Second, problems that were faced by these respondents in their early years of teaching included the difficulties of handling and preparing the learning aids, the lack of IT knowledge, non-harmonious relationships between novice and senior teachers, students' control in the classroom, and the constant change in national education system. The aspirations on them becoming mentors were: respondent A loved challenges, hence he wanted to challenge himself and others towards their own development. Meanwhile, respondent B and C both wanted to see the future educators could teach better and become credible teachers. Some of the mentoring approaches that were used were giving talks during teachers' meeting to explain their duties and missions, preparing guidelines for them to keep their work in check, providing mentoring casually, and attending professional courses for mentors, and proceeded to convey the messages and knowledge gained to their mentees. The expectations that these respondents had towards their mentees were to be prepared to improve and strive themselves towards their goals, able to execute any given task well, and continue to get better after every mentoring session. Some of the benefits of mentoring program were to provide assistance and guidance for the beginner teachers and to train their competency. Discussion. This study confirms that mentoring helps both mentors and mentees in their respective tasks and teaching career. As mentors guiding them, or they show the way, not only giving them instruction on what to do and what to avoid. They act as mediators or while keeping their professional task in check. Conclusion. Mentoring in a glimpse holds great importance of education system and for school teachers specifically. This can be proven by the improvement made by the novice teachers from their start of journey being teachers and along the way. Though there should be more studies to be conducted to improve mentoring among teachers, the current state is decent for the teacher's career and school development. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.